Okay. 7.
Yes.
Your Honor, the 5 days, the accused person to be reporting to the area chief where he resides. Thank you.
That's okay. We'll endeavor to comply.
Okay.
We say no objection to release of the accused.
7.
Yes.
Your Honor, the 5 days, he was a resident of Ruiru.
Yes. We therefore pray that remains the police station. The police station Your Honor is Ruiru. We had prayed that should be reported to Ruiru. In which he stated that he is a resident.
Also said that he should observe peace and avoid conduct.
It's only best that he continues reporting to Ruiru police station because that is where the investigating.
Mrithi, say it again. That one.
Where he will reside?
No, where he used to.
Okay, Mr. Kiroko, you heard that?
It is well.
I had also forgotten to pray that
9 December, court number 2. Hakimu wa court number 2 hayuko kwa siku ya leo. Or bespeaks of revenge. The society, the community to prison because he has not taken plea in any matter. So he just goes back to the police station until they raise the bond terms, because taking him to remand will amount to him having taken plea in a criminal matter. So because these terms, and avoid who?
Avoid contact with my grandmother, my mother-in-law. Mimi sio Wanyeki ule wa 2007. I have been transformed and learned how to stay with people. And also I have learned alternatives to violence. I hate violence.
don't talk too much.
Now I say thank you because of my release, and I will be happy to ensure that I will attend to every condition I have been given to do. Thank you.
The court has carefully considered submissions by both the prosecution and the defense in light of the order for retrial from the High Court and makes a determination as below. So going by what both of you have discussed before this court. Number one, indeed, the applicant has served almost 17 out of the 20 years he was sentenced to serve. And so the applicant be and is hereby then released on bond of Kenya shillings 100,000 with a surety of a similar amount or an alternative cash bail of the same amount, with one contact person who will avail a copy of ID and give a written undertaking on the applicant's or the accused person's attendance in court in future. Number 2, the applicant shall report to the OCS Roiro Police Station once every 2 weeks on Tuesdays at 9 a.m. as submitted by the prosecution. And again, Mr. Kiroko, this is in view of the fact that the prosecutor submitted that this is where the charges began, this is where the initial process began, and so just for purposes of continuity and institutional memory, let it be Roiro Police Station. Number 3, the applicant shall further report to the area chief in Roiro location, Getodua sublocation, once every 2 weeks, and the court has decided on Mondays at 9 a.m. Number 4, the applicant must not be in contact with the maternal grandmother of the complainant and or his mother-in-law, and must also desist contact with his brother, whose initials were given as SG, and if that happens, this will be construed to amount to a threat to the life and person of the 2 people above mentioned, as submitted again by the prosecution. Having served 17 out of the 20 years again of conviction is a long period, and hence his reintegration, conduct, and dealings with the community members as submitted is really a matter of interest to everybody, not just the state. Number 5, that the accused person should observe peace. And I'm not saying to keep peace, prosecution, because we know that we don't have such. So that the accused person should observe peace and avoid conduct that amounts or bespeaks of revenge on persons mentioned in the new and compelling evidence.
We have also been able to go through the record of appeal and the judgments issued by Kiambu High Court. At this point, Your Honor, we have no objection to the release of the accused person.
Your Honor, my client has, just like Stanley Munga Githunguri, been crying for this moment. And today, I must say, he has a reason to rush up the hills and say a word of thankfulness that our justice system upholds human rights. I am glad that in our judicial system, human rights and fundamental freedoms are upheld. He's a free man. He's a right to bail as an arrested person. He's not serving any sentence. He's not charged. He's merely a person under arrest. But he has since been admitted to bail and being given a few conditions to meet, which I'm happy that we'll be able to meet. And we'll also allow the DPP to do their job, and so that they may come back to us with a decision whether they are going to prosecute or not.
Nimepata nafasi ya kuona babangu kwa miaka mingi sana nikiwa mdogo. Aliniacha nikiwa mdogo sana. Hata tungepatana na yeye nje singejua ni babangu. Lakini kwa sasa nimemuona, nimefurahi, na maisha ijakuwa rahisi. Kwanza kama mimi, kwa sababu saa hiyo nilikuwa nataka kuwa na upendo wa baba na hakuwa karibu na mimi. Na hiyo maisha yote kuteseka, tukiwa tunakaa children's home, ijakuwa rahisi kwa kuwa babangu hakuwa karibu. Na kama angekuwa karibu, at least angesupport watoto wake, awange struggle hadi hapa penye tumefika.
Sasa nilikuwa naenda kumwangalia huko Kamete kila mwezi. Na sasa naye Mungu ameondolea hiyo mlima wa kuenda kwa Kamete. Sasa niko uhuru.